Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Scorpio friends and friends of Scorpio. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and hey, I am Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. All messages here are timeless, so please know that when you found this message is exactly the right time to find this message. If any of these messages do call out to you, I encourage you to take a look. There is something in there for you that you need to see or hear. So, Scorpio, looking at your energy here to start in meditation, I did have a symbol come through and a phrase. It was eradicating erudite. So erudite, so that you, if you don't know, it is an adjective, okay, describing learned or scholarly, knowing something, having a great knowledge about something. So in having eradicating erudite coming through, it made me think of shutting down it, almost like it's a protective mechanism. This process of learning something has become a form of compensating for like a feeling, okay, an emotion. Having knowledge as not even really like a weapon, but like I said, it's compensating for an emotional experience, okay? So we'll get into this. The symbol that came through for you guys here is this. I was going to name it, but it doesn't have a name. If you want to pause the video and draw this for yourself, feel free. So what was it? This one. Okay. So this one I asked Spirit, what does Scorpio do with this symbol? And they responded to hold it close to your heart. So if this is something that you can put in a pocket, in your bra, slap it to your chest in some way, it's asking to be held to your heart. And this is why I feel like the erudite is being eradicated, because you're being asked to access something a little bit further in the heart. And I feel like that's kind of what it's almost like an X-ray here into emotions is what comes through for me. Cool. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it, Scorpio. So I'm going to start shuffling here, and as I do, I'm going to chat with you a little bit. This is the Fortuna deck. This is a new deck that I got recently from a wonderful friend and subscriber, Mama Dragon. Thank you so much. So I did hit 10,000. The channel did hit 10,000 subscribers, you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Truly, you continue to blow me away in just the best possible ways. As promised, I am giving away a free 30-minute reading. That is available to everybody. You can hop into the description of the video here. Click on the link to join the Phoenix Fam newsletter. It is free to subscribe, and you will be entered to win that free 30-minute reading. Okay, you guys, I'm drawing for that on the 25th, which is also the lunar eclipse. Lovely. I did just do a collective lunar eclipse reading as well. Feel free to go check that out. I feel like there's some pretty good messages in there, okay? The lunar eclipse coming up here on the 25th is... it is about adjusting relationships, the way that we experience our relationships. It's about rebalancing things out as well. So if you're in a process where you're interested in that, especially, I'd recommend checking that out. The Magician is what fell out here as I'm shuffling. So the will to create, okay? I feel like, especially with the eclipses, this is a great time to accelerate forward. You can accelerate backwards as well, but this is about your will, the decision that you make. And that's what the entire reading was about, was what do you want? I encourage you guys to go check it out. So High Priestess here at the bottom. And this deck, you guys, is truly just freaking beautiful. I feel like I need to be wearing gloves to handle this. I don't want to get fingerprints on it. But High Priestess here, this is your hopes and dreams. I feel like you guys are wanting to get to the center of some sort of emotional experience, but there is there's a key. The High Priestess here is not really blocking, but she is protecting the waters of the deep unconscious. It's almost like in gaining knowledge for yourself, it's this protective mechanism to like beat her away so that you can get to the secrets. There's something about this symbol, like I said, that is allowing a little bit more of a graceful entry is what is coming through on this. You're hoping to get to the bottom of something that has been elusive. You elusive erudite, you. Okay. So this is the Light Seers Tarot here. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Additional messages. And this is a general message, so please keep that in mind. You guys are extremely intelligent. Speaking of, you are also grand co-creators here as well. Please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher which messages are for you and leave the rest behind if they are not meant for you. That's okay. Check out your rising moon and Venus as well. North Node, any other major placements in your chart. You are more than your sun sign, and you do tell a complex story. I dare you to look, okay? Six of Swords here at the bottom. This is your fear, aversion, anxiety. This is transitioning from something yucky to something yummy. I feel like there is this tentative feeling towards allowing yourself to be led. It's like you've got too much up in your head about something. The High Priestess here, what you're searching for, she is leading you to the passage through, but it's like you see that passage, you're like, I'm not fitting through there. Like, not today, Satan, right? So you're looking to find passage in a different way, but this is causing you stress because the way through is the way that she's showing you, but you're like, I'm not really like ready to go bend myself into that shape. Okay, well, let's talk about it. So you better get ready, you guys. Comes through here first is Judgment. So this is just like this transition here. It's kind of taking it to the next level. This is moving from your old life, okay, a life of rot, to where there is life, where you deserve to be, where you belong. You have to allow yourself to resurrect here, okay? I mean, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want, Scorpio. It's your choice. But especially with this lunar eclipse coming up, I feel that this is a good time for you to allow this to come through. There is a need to go inside here and give permission for components of yourself to change, okay? Nine of Pentacles comes in here next. So Nine of Pentacles is your personal abundance. It's a bumper crop, okay? Bountiful harvest. This bountiful harvest is waiting for you on the other side of that coffin. There's a need to open up that lid to be resurrected here, okay, you guys? And you are able to walk through these beautiful gardens with these bitchin' clothes. But it requires that you bend yourself to a shape that the High Priestess is requesting. Maybe it's a funny one. Maybe you're a square peg and it's a star hole, right? There's a need to morph yourself into the star, but it requires you to become very uncomfortable. And that's not something that, like, I mean, I don't like to be uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't feel like it's something that people try to go out of their way to do, but you are a fixed sign as well. It's not something that you enjoy doing, change, okay? But you are also death, Pluto. So it's kind of a, you are the master transitioner, okay? Any other information here for Scorpio? I love it. Love it, love it. Judgment. So yeah, you guys, time to resurrect, all right? We're talking about some resurrection. Resurrection. The resurrection, insurrection. The good stuff here. Let's move on into that. Three of Candles comes through. So Three of Wands is what this is. I'm just going to move these so that you can see the iridescence. It's just so beautiful. Three of Candles here. Three of Wands. This is your expansion. This is moving energy forward in very productive ways, moving you closer to this bounty that is on your ship coming in with your pirate crew. They just, um, what is the word? Not pilgrimage is what's coming through. Plumage? Why can't I think of the word right now? Pilfer? I'm mixing like four words together. Um, Plunder? Coming back from a pilgrimage, okay? There is treasure, I feel like, coming forward for you here. There is a need to get ready to like swim out to that ship, is what I'm feeling. To try to help guide that into where it needs to go. Five of Wands, and you had Five of Wands here at the bottom. Oh, this was Seven of Wands, excuse me. Dirty Rotten Liar. Dirty Rotten Liar, you guys. Five of Wands. Seven of Wands here, though, is, okay, courage, a need to take courage. Five of Wands here, being in the good stuff. This is competition. This is, I don't know why my words are, I've done like 14 reads today. That's probably why. This is improvement, okay? You are getting better at something. You are reaching towards that light. You may have fallen. Maybe you feel this way some days, but each person here, they're all you. You are working through this feeling of competition. You're working through this feeling of like struggle. And it is building your skills. It's building up your strength. You're morphing into that star, okay? Because you are a star. You are a star, Scorpio. Any other information here in the good stuff? What else do we have for Scorpio? Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, we had two fall out here. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups here at the bottom. I feel very much like a gift coming in here, you guys. Three of Pentacles is success in working with others. Being recognized, okay, for your skills. So I feel like for some of you in work, there is some recognition. Hell yeah, love that. Possibly fair compensation for something. Yes, Page of Cups is what comes in here next. This is kind of along the same lines of the Six of Cups here, like as a gift. This is, I feel like an offer for something, you guys. This fish in this cup, there is a requirement for you to make mighty. Make mighty your resolve. Okay, thank you. There's a need to pull, I was just going to say there's a need to pull this idea down into reality. It may be in somebody else's hands to make something like fully possible, but from your side, like the magician quality that came through here, your willpower is required to manifest truly what it is that you want here. But I see that coming through. Make mighty your resolve, okay? Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's totally what I was going to say. Well, you guys, speaking of magic, hell's bells. So what you don't see coming, what's in the dark here, is your magnum opus. So this is a card specific to this deck. It is similar to the Magician, but the Magician is more kind of like the will to create. You have everything that you need to manifest. The magnum opus here is like doing the damn thing. It is taking everything that you know you already have and making it rain. Let's just make that real, okay? You are resurrecting. You are creating your magnum opus. Making mighty your resolve, because there's something big that needs to be created here. It does, I love that there are stars here too. It does require that you are morphing yourself into the star shape. Ten of Wands comes through here too. What you don't see that's in the dark here, underlying message, there's a need to release a burden. I am drawn back to this symbol, okay? The burden I feel like here is the armor that you may be surrounding yourself in to keep the emotional side protected intellectually, okay? Keeping that protected. Or using that as protection, excuse me. What you don't see or what is coming is needed in this situation is that Doesn't need to fully be released. Like, you don't need to go kill off all your brain cells, right? But releasing some control here over having that armor, just a little bit, like maybe like opening up the helm, right, or taking it off. Even there's a need to remove something. Okay, you are smart, you're highly intelligent. Keep that intelligence, but remember that you are also capable of extreme emotional intelligence, and that is one of your qualities in leading here, in teaching others how to navigate, right? You must first do that for yourself, though. Scorpio is not born a master of emotion. They are learning that here, okay? Just as a Gemini, we are learning to be master communicators. We're learning to master that skill. We don't pop out the womb being a master, okay? Magician. There that is again. Magnum opus and magician. I was just talking about that. I just feel like that is a little bit of verification, okay? 1616 on the timer. Any other information here for Scorpio? 10 of Wands there at the bottom again. It's okay to let some of this armor down, okay? There's emotional knowledge that you're also being requested to arm yourself with, and that's coming forward right now. King of Swords, speaking of the erudite, the erudite king, they are scholarly, the King of Swords. They're running solely on intellect. There is a need with this coming up here to turn the heart back on, to turn to the heart. What is the heart also saying? True discernment here, I feel like, is coming through in knowing when to use the head or when to use the heart. For those of you this message is for. So the challenge here, you guys have Queen of Candles, Queen of Wands. Moving into your bitch and badassery, okay? The Queen of Wands is authentic. She's confident. She is somebody who is walking through fire without the protection of fire. Not having protection here is what's coming through. You've clad yourself in this armor of knowledge, which, like I said, is important, okay? But in this situation that we're talking about, part of your resurrection here is not giving a shit. Which is easier said than done, right? Like, you just tell someone, water off a duck's back, don't let something affect you. Like, right? I get it. The encouragement here is to watch that. This energy is available to you, but you need to allow it. You need to give it permission to exist here, this Queen of Wands. Queen of Candles. Tower comes through here next, you guys, in the challenge. I feel like in removing a piece of this armor, this is a cascading effect. Removing a link in that armor makes the rest of the chainmail fall apart. This is this tower. What you have been using as protection, whatever that is, in releasing that, it is quite a force. It needs to come down, though. It needs to come down. How does Scorpio approach this challenge? How to challenge for a Scorpio? Not to challenge a Scorpio, but like this challenge in particular. The Seven of Wands, there that is. The Emperor. This is your opportunity to take your power, which is very much with the Queen of Candles. She's powerful. She's that bitch. Genderless. Seven of Wands, that what came through at the bottom earlier here. So the way that you work on this challenge, approach this challenge here, there is a need to let a guard down, to have that courage to let a guard down. The Seven of Wands talks about being attacked or feeling attacked from all sides. I like to explain it sometimes here, like if you were to pan out in this picture, this individual is fighting, ready to fight, but these wands are actually like an offer of, here, I'm trying to help you down off that cliff. There's like a tornado coming or something, you know what I mean? It may look dangerous from the myopic view up close, but when you zoom out a bit, you can actually see that it is safe to let your guard down. That's not always what this card means, but that's what I'm getting in this situation for your challenge. This is okay. It's okay to let your guard down, to have that courage to do so. 3 main pieces of advice for Scorpio. How to help a Scorpio. Denial, failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. So I feel like this is relating to whatever the 10 of Wands is talking about, whatever this protection is, you guys. The denial here is like, that's not me. I'm not doing that. The unhealthy cycle, maybe you are numbing out through substances, through food, sex, pornography, that many different things, relationships, okay, unhealthy relationship attachments. The denial here is accepting or validating that you are consciously trying to numb something out through protection. It's okay to be human. The first step is honesty, though, in admitting what is going on. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and value. Wee woo, this is coming through here. There is a decision that needs to be made here. I feel like the point of releasing this armor here is because there is love coming in for some of you. And it can't get through that chainmail. Soulmate at the bottom here, too. The divine will provide you with love when you're ready. And you are ready when that armor comes off. Hey, hey, hey. Last piece of advice here for Scorpio. Creativity, have fun, express yourself in new ways. Wherever you feel that you are expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. Wherever you feel that this repetitive process is for you, when you don't feel good, what do you reach for? What do you do? What do you do to self-soothe? And is that process, because we're all going to self-soothe, we need to. We're human. Is that process creating, I think about like with Western medicine, a doctor will prescribe a medication, knowing that there are negative side effects, but having determined that the benefits outweigh the detriment, okay? So what I'm getting from this is your form of self-soothing are the benefits outweighing the negative, okay? The detriment. I don't know why I can't think of the opposite word on that. My brain. Totally fried, okay? In the best way, though. It's been a great day. Love doing these readings. So what I'm getting from that, and have fun, express yourself in new ways, is try new ways of self-soothing if you're finding, in this process of judgment, too, as you're going inside, if you're finding that, indeed, something is more damaging than it is beneficial to you right now. It's okay to make a change. It's okay to change something. So Spirit, what is the animal message, animal spirit oracle here, wild unknown, for Scorpio? Okay. Otter here at the bottom, I do feel like you ought to have some fun, you guys. That's what that's saying. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so you had 2 actually come out here. Sea serpent we'll start with. Sea serpent is a spirit molecule is what I was going to say. Spirit element. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. Hey, hey, hey. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. I'm feeling like connected to that lunar eclipse reading too, you guys. Again, go watch that. It will be helpful, I promise. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. This is the second chakra as well, sacral. Stingray coming through here as well. That is a water element. Lot of emotional stuff coming through. I'm drawn back to, if I had one other arm here, I'm drawn back to the symbol here. Like I said, kind of like an x-ray for your emotions. It's a stingray for your emotions. This is helping to bring into focus what you need to see emotionally. So stingray, developing confidence, sense of self or spine. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. That star shape, you guys. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. It's not going away. When in balance, eager wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others and quits. To bring into balance, move through the discomfort. Let yourself be squeezed through that star shape hole. 2555 on the timer. 555 represents major change. Okay, you guys? So let's look into your archetype message here with the wild unknown. What do we have for Scorpio, please, Spirit? What's going on for Scorpio? Like this one's wanting to fall out. The Destroyer. Like you, okay? That Pluto energy. In the best possible way. The Destroyer is actually, well, it's a crucial energy, all right? And I feel like that's what you guys are going through right now. Getting rid of some blocks. Okay, the Destroyer. The Savage, the Unexpected, the Rejected. The Destroyer, the final of the three archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll. The ground opens up and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride, the Destroyer has arrived. Very Tower energy, okay? So this is happening, you guys. It's happening. And it's beautiful. This is allowing a new dawn to break through, okay? I know that this is not going to be comfortable, or it isn't comfortable, but it's going to feel a lot better getting up out of that stuffy coffin, okay? That stanky coffin. It's time to be resurrected. This is your resurrection insurrection, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. The other free reading I have available, if you join the Phoenix Fam newsletter, again, in the description of this video here, I am giving away a free reading to one active subscriber every single month. If you are looking for personal readings, again, I have that available. You can check out my website there. Cash App and PayPal links are in the description. If you do feel called to donate, thank you guys so much. It does help the channel here run, and I truly appreciate it. It does help me to provide these messages, and I will continue to do so. Please know that I truly appreciate your support, okay? I will see you all very, very soon. Go check out that lunar eclipse reading. Like I said, you will benefit. I promise. We'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.